Welcome to Gear Jammer Garage. Today I'm continuing work on the 68 C20. I'm going to change the heater core and the blower motor. I have done a couple of things off camera. I rebuilt the carburetor, got these hoses for the PCV, got this fuel line here. I also mounted the master cylinder and the hydraulic clutch. Spindles are on, rotors are on. I still need to plumb the brakes, bleed the brakes, and then put the headers on. There's a couple of fittings down here that I don't think I can get to with the headers in, so I'm not doing that yet. Here's a list of all the stuff that I still have to do. It's a lot of work. Also, while I had the pedals out, I painted them. So I'm gonna start with taking this air box out and then go from there. It's a lot easier to do this now when the front clip is in and that fender comes in this way like this. There's a couple of bolts that are hard to get to, which is these two here, this one and this one. And this has probably been done before because the nuts are missing there. So I'm gonna take this off and then we'll go from there. There's a bunch of leaves in here. I can hear them crunching. I'll take the heater core out, clean all this up, and then vacuum out all those leaves. The heater core is just held on by these like wire things, like a wire bracket. So there's gonna be these 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3 and 4 to remove, and then it should just come right out. see all these leaves and stuff that's in there. Came out pretty good. So while we're waiting for the paint to dry, let me show you the parts that we're going to use today. The heater core is from Four Seasons. There's the part number there. The blower motor is also from Four Seasons. There's a part number here. This one was actually in the truck when I bought it. But we have to change the hamster wheel because it doesn't come with it. This is the old one. Now, the seals are right here. This is part number 360564. It's the heater seal without AC. Mine is a 68. So we'll be using these parts here. Got this at, from LMC. So I'm gonna open up this packaging and then take the stuff out. The kit comes with the RTV, the round seal for the blower, and various different pads. So you kind of got to go through it and see which ones you need, which ones you don't need. Depending if you have AC or not, I guess they send everything. Some of these are going to be for the inner box that's behind the glove box. I'm not doing that today, I'm just doing the ones under the hood. I got the hamster wheel transferred over to the new blower motor. It was kind of stuck, so I had to spray a little bit of WD-40 in between the shaft and the plastic, and it came out easy. The plastic isn't completely round, at least it wasn't on mine. It has like some flat spots cut into the side. So just spray a little bit of WD-40 in there and it'll come out. I'm gonna put the blower motor back on the airbox here, and then we'll start putting the new seals in. Alright, this is the round seal, goes here up against the cab, and then this one here goes there. You're gonna have to kind of go through them and find which one's the one for your truck in case you have a different shape. So the blower motor's back in. Now I'm going to put the heater core in next. So the heater core has two different sizes. It has a 3/4 and a 5/8. The 3/4 goes on top. So it's going to go like this. And then this foam strip goes here on the back. So I got it in. The battery on the GoPro died while I was doing it, but you can put your hand in through here to hold those brackets and then get the bolts in and start them by hand and then tighten it down. It's not too difficult. Also earlier I was talking about the orientation of the barbs. The bottom is the inlet and it comes from the intake, and then the big one is the return and it goes to the pump. So now we're gonna put the silicone around here and the seal, and then in this groove here we'll put the silicone in there all around, and then we'll get the seal, set it on here, and let that dry up before we put this back on the truck. So I'm gonna start with this round one. This flange here, it goes on this lip like this, and then this seals along the cab of the truck. So I got some old bolts that I just put in here to help align the bolt holes while this kind of dries, or at least tacks up. And I used a roll of battery wire to weigh this down. So I'm getting ready to install this. Make sure you have this door closed so that this little peg thing is sticking out, because you got to get this wire. This wire's got to go on it. Bolt in here. All right. And this one was the ground. It went here. Alright, it's back on. Looks a lot better. I did replace some of the missing hardware. That bolt there. And that bolt there. The only thing left to do, I'm going to grind off a little bit of paint right here for the ground wire. But other than that, job is done. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.